Hey guys, welcome back to the Excavation of Hob's Barrow. Well, we are here at the postmaster's office and we are supposed to talk to this man, I suppose. Maybe we'll look through the window first. Aha,
There's my crate.
Yeah, exactly.
Kenneth always ties a red ribbon to it. I can see an envelope tucked behind the ribbon. Perhaps it can help explain Kenneth's absence.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I'm going to have to get in there.
So I suppose we can't just open the door?
The postmaster isn't home.
But my crate is in there.
You'll have to wait for Mr Price to get back.
Okay, so let's talk to that man.
Hello.
Good day. I haven't seen you in Beulie before.
I'm just visiting.
Lovely. It's nice to see a new face. We don't get many visitors. My name's Henry. Henry Long.
Nice to meet you, Henry. Thomasina Bateman.
Wonderful. What a treat.
You seem in a good mood, Mr. Long.
It's just lovely to see a new face. Where are you from, Miss Bateman?
Originally, a small town on the outskirts of Derby, Mr. Long. Though I currently reside in London.
London? I've never met anyone from London. How very exciting. Have you lived there a long time?
It's been quite a few years now, yes.
I've heard that the air there is so heavy with smoke, it makes it hard to breathe. Is that true?
Some days.
Oh, you must miss the fresh northern air. Well, you've got that in Beulie. No factories out here. Such things are a blight on his creation. I were born in this very home I stand in front of. Beulie is in my blood. Why would I ever want to leave? Especially now I can meet new folk thanks to the railway line.
I'm looking for Mr. Price, the postmaster.
Oh, Mr. Price, my lovely neighbour. I'm afraid you've just missed him.
Curses.
I saw him wheeling a large crate into his storeroom just there.
It's my crate. I can see it through the window. I really need it.
Sorry, Miss Bateman, but he locked it up before he left.
Where did Mr. Price go?
I don't know. The man were in a hurry. I know he has family in Bakewell.
That's miles away. Did he leave by foot?
No, by horse. He must be a few miles down the road by now.
Curses. When will Mr. Price be back?
He didn't say. Could be tonight, could be a few days.
How infuriating.
I told him I'd keep watch of his storeroom, and I'm a man of my word, Miss Bateman. I shall not budge from this spot.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
Aye, funny old fellow. I hear he lives way out on the moors somewhere.
Have you seen him recently?
No, not for a long while now that you mention it. Why do you ask?
It's a long story, but I was to meet him in Beulie. He invited me here.
Well, I must thank him when I see him for inviting such an enchanting young woman.
You flatter me, Mr. Long. I'm looking for Hob's Barrow.
One of those old burial hills.
Yes. Do you know where it is?
Believe it or not, I haven't set foot on the moors since I were a child.
Why is that?
I've got all I need right here in Beulie. And we're all truly blessed with the railway station, which brings us lovely new faces.
Your opinion of the railway station differs widely from your fellow townsfolk, Mr. Long. I've not met anyone particularly keen on it.
That railway line is the start of a new era for Beulie. Mark my words. There's much to protect here, but we need new blood. I hope that some of you visitors will actually stay here permanently.
Why is that?
So I have new friends to talk to. Some people here don't want any new friends. Cyril Farnaby, the miserable old sod, is the worst offender.
I've had the pleasure of meeting Cyril. He really dislikes the railway station.
Absolutely miserable he is. I've tried to convince him many times that the station will help Beulie. He just doesn't understand.
I met him last night in the Plough and Furrow.
Aye, the scene of our many debates. Blimey. I could go for an ale right now, actually.
Can I buy you a drink?
Really?
No. Wait. Do you think Mr. Kemp will let me open a tap?
Perhaps. You could always ask him. I shouldn't leave anyway. Mr. Price is relying on me to keep watch of his storeroom.
Goodbye.
Don't be a stranger.
There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment. The man is standing right there.
Yeah, okay, so as long as Mr. Long is here, we won't be able to get to our crate.
Royal Mail. This must be the local...
Yeah.
Oi, keep away from that door. I promise Mr. Price I keep an eye on his storeroom while he's gone.
If that's the case, what are we supposed to do? I should take a look around the area and see what I can find out. Mr. Sheldon Hobbs Barrow. There's nowhere to be seen. Time to find Hobbs Barrow. My crate is inside. How can I get in there without attracting too much attention? Kenneth has not arrived, leaving me without funds. I should convince Stanley to allow me to open a tab. Yeah, well, that's a little bit of an issue, actually. But I remember that the little boy from the crossroad, is not here anymore. And wait a second. Can we also just... We can have a look around here, but there's nothing to do over here except have a look around and enjoy the scenery. Well, and up there, what is up there again? Not much. We have mushrooms.
I better not touch.
Yeah, okay, so we don't know if they are what was this memorial plaque again?
In memory of Mabel Hurst.
Mabel Hurst.
There's nothing else I...
Okay, nothing else we wish to discuss. The priest is not here either.
They are still locked.
Yeah, they're still locked.
A memorial that they stretch back.
Yeah, okay, nothing of interest. What I am going to do is, though, I'm going to go back to the woods. What have you been? Ah, this is where I want to go. Let's talk to Jane.
Wally took Myrtle.
Pardon?
He took her and ran off. I hate him.
Is Myrtle one of your dolls?
Yes, my favourite. Mummy made her for me. She's so beautiful. Wally is the worst brother in the whole world.
Why did your brother take Myrtle away?
He's just jealous because Daddy is letting me come with him to the market tomorrow. Wally thinks I'm Daddy's favourite, so he took Myrtle from me. What if he rips her to tatters? What if he feeds her to Mr. Bryden's goat?
Don't worry, Jane. I'm sure he wouldn't do such a thing. Where did your brother go?
I don't know. Home, maybe. But I have to wait here for Myrtle's friends to dry out.
Have you heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
I have, yes.
You have?
We aren't supposed to talk about it.
Why not?
Would you like to go there?
Yes, I would very much like to.
I'll tell you where it is if you find Myrtle for me.
You will?
Yes! But don't tell anyone about it or I'll be told off.
I promise.
Please find Myrtle first. I miss her.
I will.
Okay, so we know that we need to find the doll first.
Where do you live?
Our home is on the other side of the village, miss. Maybe Wally went back there. Or maybe he's left her out on the moors. Poor Myrtle. I'm going to kick him so hard.
Where do you live?
Our home is on poor Myrtle. I'm going
Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, so we know that.
The water is...
Icy cold. Flowers.
The delicate flowers smell...
Interesting, okay. And we can't take the fossil, right?
Hey! Stay away from that! It's bad luck to touch the
Yeah, we... Okay, so... Can't do that, but we know for sure now that we need to find her doll. And here...
I have no desire to go...
And we don't have anything that we can put in there, right? Exactly. These guys are still, yeah.
Do you know where I can find a place called Hob's Barrow?
Never heard of it.
Thanks for your time.
We'll be done by tomorrow morning. Come back then if you want to explore the woods.
Okay, if that is the case, let's return to town, go here, talk to Cyril.
Good day to you, Cyril.
How do, lass?
What do you make of Henry Long?
An idiot who thinks that station's a good idea. Can you imagine? Strangers pouring into Beulie. Turns the stomach, that does.
Maybe he has a point. You could travel.
Bah! You're an outsider. I'd expect you to have such a bad opinion. But Henry, he's a Beulie lad. We've had the odd Barney or two in the pub over it all.
I can imagine. Can I buy you a drink, Cyril?
Now?
Oh, wait. I don't have any money.
Well, I'm not buying you a drink.
Please?
You must think I'm daft.
Can I buy you a drink? Oh, I don't.
Well,
Please?
Okay,
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
so I suppose we're still looking for a way.
I can't think of anything else.
Okay, nothing else to talk to him. So let's return
There's
here.
nothing else.
Nothing else to discuss.
There's nothing else. There's nothing else.
Okay. Nothing of interest here.
These flowers look pretty.
Someone's caring for them, huh?
I have nothing else.
Okay, let's return. Aha!
Good day, sir.
Okay, still not answering. That's fine though. Has anything happened in our room? Nothing new. Right? Not really. We don't have anything to pry open the drawers either. Or maybe...
The drawers don't open. I can't store anything in them even if I wanted to.
But the
The candle has melted. It's not much use anymore. Perhaps Mr. Kemp will replace it this evening.
Okay, let's talk to Mr. Kemp then.
I'm sorry to ask this, Mr. Kemp, but could I please open a tab?
Still not in your purse?
I'm afraid not. My assistant hasn't arrived as planned, so I find myself in a bind. He must have put the money in my crate, which is currently being held in Mr. Price's storeroom.
Well, as you know, I run an honest establishment here, and I do trust you.
Oh, thank you.
So yes, I'll open an account for you, to be settled at the end of your stay.
Of course. Thank you, Mr. Kemp.
Now then, I'll be needing something of value as a deposit.
I thought you said you trusted me.
Aye, it's not personal, lass. One can never be too cautious.
Okay.
I found Mr. Shoulders home, thanks to the help of Father Roach.
Wonderful. So you've met our vicar then?
Yes, I did. An interesting character.
Indeed. So, did old Leonard apologise for his absence?
Not quite. He wasn't home.
What is that man playing at?
You tell me. I've decided to find Hob's Barrow without Mr. Shoulders' aid.
Are you sure that's a wise idea, lass?
What other choice do I have? I have a feeling he is avoiding me. Do you know where I can find the barrow?
No, sorry. I say that on my mother's grave, Miss Bateman.
I don't know if I'm supposed to believe that.
My assistant has not arrived as planned.
Oh, is everything all right?
I'm not entirely sure.
Am I to keep a room for him just in case?
If you could hold it for one more night, Mr. Kemp.
As you wish.
What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
A most charming man, Miss Bateman. He looks after us here, a good fellow.
Where does he live?
Panswick Manor, on the moors. No visitors allowed. His lordship likes his privacy.
How can I open a tab again?
Leave me an item of value as a deposit. I'll give it back to you at the end of your stay, when it will be time to pay the piper.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
I suppose maybe this will be good enough?
Will you accept this silver cross pendant as a deposit?
Can I take a closer look at it? Aye, silver. That'll do.
Thank you, Mr. Kemp.
Can I get you something to drink?
Not right now, Mr. Kemp.
As you were.
Alright, so we have done that. That's good, I suppose.
There's nothing else.
Oops, oopsie? Okay, I just misclicked, I'm sorry. Okay, let's talk to Wally.
Good day. Jane tells me you've taken Myrtle away.
And what if I did?
That's a bit mean, don't you think?
She kicked me! Look at this bruise on my leg!
Oh, she does
look
kick
quite bad.
around.
Why did she kick you?
Because she's a little goblin. You don't know what she can be like. Besides, Myrtle is gone now. I've given her to the fair folk. That'll teach her.
Who are the fair folk?
The little people of the moors. I gave Myrtle to them.
Little people? You don't mean fairies, do you?
We call them fair folk round here.
Wally, there is no such thing as fairies.
It's two, and I gave him a doll.
Where can I find these fair folk?
Follow the tinkle of their tiny bells. I hear them when the wind dies. They dance around their little house.
But where is this little house?
Just listen for the bells, you'll find it. Don't think about bringing that doll back. That'll just bring bad luck for all of us.
Goodbye.
Fine. Okay, Jane has promised to tell me the location. If Stone Ragdoll Wally says he gave the doll to the fair folk. So...
The road disappears.
So where might that be? I have a feeling that it is actually...
I can't think.
Maybe that little boy also has a little clue.
I have nothing else to. I can't think.
Okay.
Hello?
Good day.
Can I buy you a drink, Henry?
Really?
Really? We can talk more at the inn.
But I told Mr Price I'd keep watch of his storeroom.
Doors have locks for this very reason.
You're right. One drink won't take long. I shall take you up on your offer, Miss Bateman.
Let us make our way.
Aha, okay, at least we got that.
The rocket weren't Stevenson's only design, you know. Before that, there were the Blucher and the locomotion. But my favourite would have to be the Lancashire Witch. I believe he built that in 1828. In Newcastle, of course. Well, that's me. I better be off.
Wait!
Ta-ra, Miss Bateman.
I couldn't even get a word in.
He likes a good chinwag, our Henry.
He certainly does. Henry Long can talk, can't he?
He's a colourful character. The man drinks like a fish.
He certainly does.
I've seen him drink this place dry and still be up to tend his garden at sunrise. The man can truly hold his ale.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Good day, sir.
Nothing, okay.
I can't think of any.
Wait, the bird over here.
The window box is well out of reach.
Okay. That's fine though.
I have nothing else. I have nothing.
Okay, what happens if we
Hello?
talk...
Good day.
Can I buy you another?
I suppose one more. I shall take you up.
Let us make our.
The rear wheels are powered by coupling rods. The boiler had 2 flue tubes. 2! There were nothing like it. Well, that's me. I better be off.
Wait!
Ta-ra, Miss Bateman.
Okay, I suppose...
Curses. I'm starting to feel somewhat tipsy. I'm here to excavate Hob's Barrow, not Hob's barrels.
That was a good one. Hob's Barrel. Sometimes water is a wiser option.
There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment.
Okay, so I suppose we will have to break. We'll have someone break in and get that guy away.
I can't think.
Now the fairy folk. The fairy folk. Does it have something to do? No. Does it have something to do with this
I have
whole?
no desire.
Apparently not.
I can't think of any.
Well, let's head back to the church then.
It's locked.
Does it have something to do with this?
I've no time.
Still locked, right?
They are still. I can admire. A memorial. They stretch.
Fairy folk. So it has to be close to the church, I suppose. Fresh grave.
This appears.
If we go up here,
I better not touch.
better not touch them.
The moors stretch into the distance.
Okay. So where might that be then? Can also just sit on the bench, which won't do us any good.
Margaret's Lookout. I wonder who Margaret is, or was.
Maybe we'll find out later. There's nothing here. So where are we supposed to find that fairy folk? Maybe if we ask Margaret again, she might tell us.
Have you found Myrtle, miss?
Wally told me you kicked him. Is that true?
Wally is a liar. He took Myrtle and ran. He's such a little shit.
You shouldn't really kick your brother, even when he does deserve it.
Okay.
Wally told me he's given Myrtle to the fair folk.
Now I'll never see her again.
There, child. I'll get your doll back, don't worry. Where can I find the fair folk?
Wally says he sees them on the moors, dancing and riding on the backs of birds. But be careful. You don't want to upset the fair folk.
How so?
They'll put a hex on you.
Jane, I'm quite sure there is no such thing as fair folk.
Don't let them hear you say that, miss.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
In the moor, you say. Dancing on the back of birds. To the fair folk. What happens? Blah blah blah. Okay, understood. So nothing here, right? I have a feeling it's
I've no desire.
in the moor, but this is not the moor.
I can't think.
So let's use the map and go to the Shoalers cottage. Maybe we'll find something here.
I've no. A carved. I think it. It's bolted on.
Okay, we want to remove that apparently. The The Devil's Toe. Okay, I really have no idea where that might be. What we are... I mean, I know what we are looking for, but I really don't...
Better not touch them. They could be poisonous.
Well... Oh, guys, I just realized we have hit the end of the episode mark. So, if you want to know if I can find that fairy folk, you'll have to tune in next time for the Excavation of Hob's Barrow. See you then.